This movie was a Joe choice, and before I say anything, I knew at some point you'd pick this movie.
Yeah, you did.
It's just a matter of time before I have to watch The Goods.
Live hard, sell hard.
Nope.
Yeah, it is.
Live fast, hard, sell hard.
Live fast, sell hard.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, anyways.
Dummy.
The Goods with Jeremy Piven as
2009.
As Don Reddy.
2009, 5.8 out of 10. 27% critics approval. 37% audience approval.
That's too bad. That's kind of low.
You want to know one critic who did love it, though?
Siskel or Ebert?
Ebert.
Yeah, eh?
He liked it.
I always get the two confused. Siskel died in 2001, right?
Yeah, and then Ebert was the fat one.
Yeah, with no face.
Yeah, no face.
He got his face removed. Directed by Neil Brennan.
Yeah.
Okay, he's from Chappelle Show. He did Half Baked.
Yeah.
He's done lots of stuff.
Yeah, not so much now, but...
Oh, 09 anyways.
That was okay.
10, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
He's doing stand-up, I think.
Yeah, I see him on podcasts all the time and shit.
I liked it. I like this movie. It's about selling cars.
Yes, it is.
And for a brief moment, I sold cars professionally.
How many cars did you think you sold in total?
Oh, shit.
Well, one. I'm one.
You're one. And that's about it. No. Jeez, I don't know, 20, 25.
That's pretty good. I thought it was way lower than that.
No, that's about right. Those are pretty low numbers. I mean, I should have been moving like fucking 10 a month.
Really?
So it's also where we live. It's a smaller numbers kind of dealership. You know, down in the city, you can hit pretty big numbers with one of those big multi dealerships where like the lot is like 8 acres of cars, right?
It's that one A&E show. Like the big fat rapper guy on the used car lot. Remember that show?
Totally. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it.
No, me neither.
He was a real greaseball dude, though.
Very
painted on goatee, that guy.
I learned a lot about the car business. Yeah, it definitely has a bad rep from years and years ago.
Yeah.
I
think the used car lots are... That's kind of when I think of like sleazy car salesmen like are in this movie.
Yep.
It's a used car lot.
For sure. And even, like with new cars, you're not making as much money as you might think could be made if you're not in there. And I was blown away by how little money it is to sell a new car. Really? And yeah, the money is technically in a used car.
Yeah.
Because you can more or less... It's harder now because obviously people are much more informed. And, I could be talking to you about this 2012 Dodge Dakota and telling you all of the features and what it has and how much we're asked for it. And then you can go be on your phone as I'm talking and go, well, here's like 5 others for about the same condition for like far less than you just said.
Right. Yeah.
So people are also a lot more informed now. They're smarter about what the features are. And people know they can shop around. And you can go 10 minutes down the road and there's the same fucking dealership selling the same car. All you have to do to get a good deal is shop the car. So you go in, you say, well, I want this Dodge Dakota. Okay, well, we can do it for this much. Well, that's no good. So you go down to the Dodge dealer down the street and like, well, Jimmy's Dodge and Chrysler says he can do it for this price. Oh, fuck, Jimmy's? Oh, okay. Because they want to make the sale.
This movie taught me don't go on Auto Trader, though, because they're serial killers.
That's a great bit. So it features Selleck Motors, which is a small dealership in Temecula, California, which I actually thought was a made-up place. Because Temecula sounds like a made-up name.
Sounds too real.
It sounds made up.
Doesn't sound made up enough.
That's why it sounds made up. And it features, what's that? I like that guy. James Brolin is Ben Selleck. He runs a dealership, and he's getting old. And
he's in a loveless marriage.
Loveless marriage. He's kind of gay. He likes cruising for dick.
What's that guy's name?
Champ?
Yeah, Champ. Yeah, from Anchorman.
David Kochner plays Brent Gage.
Yeah.
And he's Brent Gage with Don Reddy, and then it's Catherine
Han
is Babs.
Yeah.
And then Ving Rhames.
Yeah.
Big Ving as Jibby. So,
Jibby. And we got Craig Robinson as DJ Request, my favorite character.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
My favorite bit was DJ Request doesn't take requests.
Right. So they're worried they're going to lose the dealership. So Ben's like, well, I'm going to bring in these. I have never heard of these. And I've asked the real salesman at the dealership I work if like these hired guns are a real thing. And they're like, no, it's not something they've ever heard of.
Maybe in the States, who knows?
Maybe, who knows, right? So anyways, there's this team that goes in and they take control of the dealership for like a weekend, let's say, and they try to sell cars. And they help the salesmen that are already working there sell cars. And it's just a film about the interaction between people. and moving metal.
Yeah.
And this poor Don guy, he's struggling. He's been on the road forever. He
well,
lost his best friend.
Poor Don? I don't know about that.
Well, maybe not poor Don. He's a bit of a prick.
Yeah, he pretty much is playing Ari Gold. Like a poor
selling
Ari Gold.
cars, yeah.
Yes.
Kind of dirtier.
Yeah.
Probably less educated.
Jeremy Piven has gotten Me Too'd.
Yeah, he did, eh?
Yeah. Like by several different women.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Time's up. Time's up, Jeremy.
Idiot, yeah.
Maybe that's why he hasn't really done. Yeah, you're right. Right, because he's just waiting for the Me Too clouds.
But
to
even,
pass.
man, like, I was thinking about this guy. So we got PCU with Jerry Piven. I like that movie.
You love that movie. Yep.
We got Entourage.
Well,
And we got this movie. And he's in an episode of Seinfeld, as you reminded me.
he
But
loves.
outside of the Seinfeld, he's playing the same character in all those movies, those 3 movies. Fast talking sales type guy.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So-
yeah, except for the Seinfeld thing. Yeah, because he's playing like a George.
He's playing George, yeah.
But he comes in and he's already kind of like George, so that's
Yeah.
why they give him the part. He's also in the movie Old School. He plays the Dean.
Yeah.
And he's fast talking Dick Dean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, he's kind of
in that, yeah.
I wouldn't say he's got a deep range.
Yeah, time's up. I don't
But-
care. I don't care if I see Jeremy Piven in anything else.
No, this is great. This is his magnum opus, I guess, right?
Don't know about that.
No, I love this movie. I've seen this movie multiple times, but I watched it the night before I started at the dealership to
Right.
get me pumped up for sales, right?
That's weird.
I don't know. I thought it'd get me in the mood, right? One of my favorite characters, there's an old guy that works at the dealership named Dick.
Yeah, he's an old guy.
Yeah, he's just an old racist.
Yeah, you would love the old racist character.
His name's Charles Napier. He was in Rambo 2.
Yeah.
So, badass.
Yeah.
And he's just got, he's that typical salesman that you would have seen back in the 60s or something. So almost the first scene, he comes out on the lot. It's a young couple in their mid-20s looking at cars. He's like, let me guess. The man needs a second vehicle so he can go out with the boys to play Jim Rummy in the evenings, and the little lady can stay at home and maybe run to the grocery store with the other car. Like, no, we're going to use it for rock climbing. It's like, what in the hell would you want to go rock climbing for? And he gets mad and, like, physically assaults the dude. He's fucking great, man. He's
Not really
also
funny
got-
when you explain it, I
no,
have to say.
But he does have. There's a part where they're all kind of sharing stuff and trying to get all the sales guys pumped up, and he just, he's kind of senile, possibly. Probably shouldn't even be working with the public. And he just pipes up with, yeah, it's pretty racist, but it's my favorite line of the movie. He's like, I never much cared for Jews, queers, or fucking Eskimos, but I guess that's just the way I was brought up, and it had nothing to do with what any of the characters were saying. Gets me every
It's
time.
really great when you explain jokes on a podcast, Joe. It really,
I think it
really makes the
yeah.
joke better, I think.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
if I explain them in a dry way,
Yeah.
when people hear them, now they're ready to
Yeah,
laugh.
now they'll understand the joke.
Now they get it, right? They've seen it in a few different spots.
They say the movie title.
The goods. He's got the goods. What else? What else is going on in it? What did you have anything? What did you hate about the film?
Yeah, like there's just a couple of the jokes that they didn't age as well.
Nah,
But I mean, product of its time. They shoehorn in like this love story with Jeremy Piven and the girl, and then like maybe one of the salesmen's like his son, but it's not.
Yeah.
Like that whole who cares?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Also, the girl, the love interest is what's her name? Fucking Ivy or some shit. Ivy Selleck. She's a bit of a piece of shit.
The cheats on her husband, who's played by Ed Helms.
Not only that, not only does she go to meet Don Reddy to specifically cheat on her husband, have one last fling with this fuckwad, but her husband, or her fiance, I guess, is on television in the hotel room as they're fucking.
Yeah.
That's like an extra bit of deception. To me, that's even more perverse. Second of all, her family's dealership is hanging by a thread because her fiance's dad wants to buy it so he and his fucking shitty 40-year-old man band can have a place to practice, which, again, makes no fucking sense. She doesn't help. You see her at the dealership, but you don't see her talking to a fucking customer. You don't see her doing any paperwork.
Yeah, good point.
You don't see her washing a car, pushing a broom, blowing up a fucking balloon. What are you doing? Your whole family's hanging by a thread.
I got really,
And
you're
you've
really
done
hot about the
fucking
goods.
nothing. Yeah,
No, worked up.
I don't like her as a character. I think she's a shitbag.
Yeah. Well,
Well, she fits well with Dawn, I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
that's why she's attracted. Hey, here's a guy that's as big as a piece of shit as I am.
the thing I do like, so when a joke doesn't land in this movie,
Yeah.
it moves so quickly that like,
It's right past it.
yeah, you're on into another joke. So it's like even okay, I don't think that's that funny. Oh, here's another joke. Okay, that one's funny. Like it's just bad. Like it moves good.
I got you. Yeah.
Moves well.
Yeah, you can't dwell on a bad joke.
Yeah,
on it.
like if it doesn't work, they just kind of move past it real quick. The cast is great.
Great cast.
Great. Like, everyone's in. King John's in it.
Yep.
Rob Riggle.
Yeah, Rob Riggle plays an adult man he's like, I don't know if you've seen that movie from Robin Williams, Jack.
Yeah.
He's Jack.
He's Jack.
He's got a 10-year-old's mind, but he's in
Catherine
a
Hand wants a piece of
man.
that Jack.
Well, Rob Riggle is a beefy boy.
Yeah, he's in Marines.
Yeah, he's a fucking badass. He'll straight remove your face skin. They got tricks to do that really quickly, I think.
Yeah,
who else in
Catherine
it?
Hand. Yeah, she just wants to jump that 10-year-old.
You got James Brolin. You also have the late, the great. Fuck, I got it right here. I got the name right here. The dad. Not the Selleck dad. The guy who's trying to buy from the European.
Oh, Alan Thicke.
Thank you. Yes, it's right on the fucking tip of my tongue. Alan Thicke's in it.
Yeah.
Also, Ed Helms is in it. Man, so I just finished watching the whole series of The Office.
He's the worst part of The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a real smackable face on him.
And then that works in this show.
Yeah,
this-
you want to
this movie.
smack the shit out of that guy. Also, Brian Callen's in it. I don't know if
Yeah,
he has any. He has one
He's
line,
got an
I
odd
think.
line. Yeah.
He's hilarious, even though he doesn't do anything funny in this
Yeah,
movie. He's
he's
part
a
of the
funny
fucking weirdo boy band. One thing I like, and this is like a little, I don't know, joke device thing. I've seen it in TVs and movies. Like somebody will walk in and they're just hearing the punchline of a joke.
Yeah.
And there's a scene in an airplane where Don wants to smoke, and then he gives this big speech about how they used to be able to smoke and how the airlines were
And they all start
partying.
partying on the plane.
Yeah, and then it cuts to him telling the end of a joke, right? I always think that's funny because you could say whatever you want if you cut it, right?
Yeah, but I want to hear the whole joke.
No, it's funny if you just hear the punchline because it's specifically not funny.
Yeah.
So I said to the guy, "Why don't you take a taxi?" And then everyone's laughing and crying because it's the funniest fucking joke they've ever heard, but you have no setup, so it means nothing.
Yeah, Kristen Shaw is one of the stewardesses in it.
She's.
Yeah.
I kind of like her style.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, she's busty.
Yeah, I guess so. But anyways.
That's good for me. So yeah, I like that. Also, they know nothing about aviation in this film because first of all, that fucking plane would not have an ashtray and they would not weld the ashtray shut.
Yes. Well, there you go.
There you go. You know nothing about aviation, the goods, or
The
Neil
goods.
Brennan, whoever the fuck wrote it.
Will Ferrell shows up.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. He's hilarious.
Do you think so?
He's funny in this movie.
I have such a weird thing with Ferrell.
He's very hit or miss.
For me,
Yeah.
there's only hit or total miss. Anchorman, hit.
Yeah.
You know?
Step Brothers.
Hit.
Yeah.
I don't like the semi-pro. I think that's a miss.
They're like they're mild misses for me.
For me, for this one, miss.
What?
Yep.
Why?
I just don't. I don't know.
Everything he's doing's funny in it.
I don't know. It's too Will Ferrell-y, you know? It's hard to explain. I just don't care for him that much. But my favorite Will Ferrell joint, The Other Guys, with Mark Wahlberg. I think he's fucking great in it. So I do like him, but I also despise him in certain
All right. Well, never mind. I thought that was really funny.
There's also Brent Gage, who's kind of like his job or his part of the crew. He's like the numbers guy, right?
Yeah.
He's so funny. And they talk about different like car buying terms that are all made up for the film, right? Like he's like, oh, like
This was a good movie to watch before you start dealing cars. You just come up with these fake terms.
Well, I asked the guy, I'm like, oh, did you ever like do a Nigerian buyback?
You had to have known that was fake.
I know, but I had to ask because I'm goofy. And I guess a Nigerian buyback's where you take in a trade, you run it around back, you maybe give it a wash, then you sell it back to the same fucking guy that traded in at a markup.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would be stupid enough to
Idiot.
buy their own car back? How could you be so... Even you, who knows very little about the automobile itself, you would not be tricked to buy your own car back.
right off the bat, even if it looked the same, I'm not buying a car with the same mileage as the car that I'm bringing in.
Yeah.
Like
for more money.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's a little cleaner because maybe they gave it a hose down.
Oh,
but
got Tony Hale too. He's in this movie.
Yep,
yeah.
Zuha.
Yeah, from Arrested Development.
His kids are too fat, so Gage is like, no, you can't have fat kids because people don't feel sorry for you. He gives them a picture of little skinny kids.
Yeah.
Now they're going to feel bad for you. They're going to want to give you money so your kids can eat. He's like, oh, should I take the picture of my wife down? Who's kind of a big lady. He's like, no. Now they feel sorry for you because you got a mean, angry wife. He's like, you know what, Zuha? That's the best fat wife I've ever seen. And then when the movie ends, it does the thing where they show like a picture of the people and say, oh, like this person went on to do this.
Right.
And Brent Gage went on to marry Zuha's wife. So, I don't know who the joke's on. Is it the joke is on Brent Gage or Zuha? Maybe it's on Maybe it's on Brent Gage because Zuha's like, finally, I got rid of this fucking bitch. So it was a little confusing to me.
It's a good movie.
It's fun. It's a fun watch.
Yeah, it's better. It's better than what the like ratings and critics like. If you went online to look at it, it's better than that for sure. Right? Like,
I think some people. I mean, I don't know what they're expecting.
I mean, IMDb, everything's fucking 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what people expect when you look at a movie that's labeled as the goods. What do you say? Live fast, sell hard.
Yeah.
It's about selling cars. I mean, what are you looking for?
Yeah, it's a raunchy, rated R comedy.
That's an hour and 20 minutes. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Oh, also, DJ Request. He plays a song by a guy you were really into and got me into. Stephen Lynch. He does comedy songs.
Comedy songs.
What's that guy doing nowadays?
I have no idea.
I remember we used to watch. You had one of his like stand-up DVDs or something, and I even had some of his songs downloaded, and I haven't heard from that guy ever.
I think the problem was he looked pretty similar to Ryan Reynolds. And
Is that
Ryan Reynolds has a lot more talent, and he got all the jobs.
Ryan Reynolds is fucking cut.
No, you got to be a superhero, buddy.
I guess, but he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, he is. But he looks like 15 years ago when I was listening to Stephen Lynch.
Yeah,
him and Ryan Reynolds looked very similar at that time.
That's true.
So maybe that's why. Maybe Ryan Reynolds had him killed. Maybe they're the same guy.
That's true. And going back to that Auto Trader thing, like they do this bit where this lady's like, "Well, I want this van, but on the Auto Trader here, it's for like $3,000 less." And JB's like, "Well, let me see that." He says, "Well, let's dial this number and check it out." And he calls a number and he calls Don Reddy's phone, and Don picks up. He pretends he's like a serial killer. He's like, "Hey, I'll take you for a ride. Yeah, why don't we take your clothes off and I'll tie you up and blah blah blah." And she starts freaking out. JB's like, "That's why I hate these Auto Traders. Like MySpace for serial killers." That fucking happened in Canada on Kijiji.
Oh, I'm sure it did. I didn't ever think it didn't.
2012. This fucking guy named Tim Bosma is going to sell his Dodge Ram 2500 Cummins diesel. Beautiful looking truck. These two guys show up. They're like, "Yeah, can we take it for a drive?" Tim's like, "Well, yeah, why not? I'm selling my truck." They take him and they do like a thrill killing. And they shoot him.
Oh, so it's the opposite way.
Yes,
okay,
I
got you.
way.
Yeah.
But it's still done through like an Auto Trader. And they ended up like burning his body in like a big industrial, I don't know,
that's fucked
oven.
up because it's so easy to track that. You get an email from Kijiji through the people. Like they would have an email address.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
They did catch the guy.
Yeah, no, that's how it happens.
No, because you can put your phone number and they could just call you.
Well, that's he deserved to die then.
No, come on, that's terrible.
You'll put your just phone number on the internet to any fucking idiot.
I know, but still.
No, that's not how. And Kijiji specifically tells you not to do that.
Yeah, fair. But even if they email you and show up, you still get killed.
I know, but at least they're like, "Oh, let's check his email. Oh, this guy from Kijiji. Oh, yeah, there we go. We know who did it."
Well, it's easy to just set up a fake email account from like the library's computer.
Yeah, we can still trace an IP address.
Yeah, to the library.
No.
Yeah.
No.
If I do it all at the library.
That's not how emails work, man.
What do you mean? If I go on the IP address is to that computer.
Yeah, but a fake. Okay.
Right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, but if it's a thrill kill, you're not thinking that far ahead.
I would be. I am.
That's
right
not
now.
a thrill kill.
Well, I'm planning a thrill kill.
No, that's a planned out murder.
That's still a thrill kill.
No, it's difference between first and second degree at that point.
Thrill killing is not. It's just you're murdering for the fun of it. It's not necessarily on a whim. It can still be premeditated.
It's not that thrilling then, I guess. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you still. Anyway, so this guy was this Dimitri Millard, I think was his name. His parents were rich. They had like a small airport, so he took Tim's body there, burned him up in this oven thing. And,
oh, fuck.
Yeah, they eventually caught him, and he's in jail now. And apparently, he might have killed his dad too. Actually, they found out. So he's still in jail. I think there's still trials going on, even though it's 8 fucking years later because Canadian law moves so fucking slow. Just, I don't know. Why don't you burn that guy? If you catch him, you did it. Burn him up. Why are we waiting around? That's a whole nother topic for a different day, maybe, but...
What the fuck are you talking about?
This guy got caught for the murder, right? So
Yeah. That's when the story should have ended. But then you kept talking.
Yeah.
You gonna explain more jokes too, or?
I don't need this right now. So yeah, the goods. It's so good. It's
the cast, man. It makes it too. Like,
oh, for sure.
If these people are all funny in their own rights.
Yep.
And then to have them all here in one movie,
seems like they play off each other really well, and
yeah, like everyone's got funny parts.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Everyone's got a couple lines that you're gonna have a few yucks at. Yeah. So just go and enjoy a goddamn movie.
It's better than what people on the internet say.
For sure. Yep. Yeah, I probably don't need to watch it for a long time now because I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Also, it features a car from Smokey and the Bandit, possibly.
Is that the right car though?
I don't know if it was a car in the movie, but yes, it is the right car. Yes. The right year, model, and color. Yep.
If he sells that car, I'll eat my own pussy.
Fucking great line. Great line.